Today we're going to look at the Cobra pistol crossbow, and what a surprise this thing was. I picked it up on a whim for about $30, and I got a whole lot more than what I expected. First of all, it's an 80-pound bow that fires what are approximately 6-inch aluminum bolts at a velocity of around 165 feet per second. When I purchased my bow, it came with only 3 bolts, but that's not really a problem. These bolts are extremely cheap to buy. I picked up a pack of 36 for around $12. When you get this crossbow, the rear sight will already be installed. And there are a few different ways that these rear sights have been assembled over the years. If your rear sight came assembled like the way mine is, and you would like to flip it to the more rearward position, you'd have to get some of your own hardware and jerry-rig it. You're not going to be able to do it with the hardware that's already included with your bow. From what I can tell, it looks like this change was made so that the bow could be assembled faster, easier, cheaper. If your rear sight is in that forward position like mine is, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even bother changing it. It actually shoots very well the way it is. Now what you will need to install is the prod. And the prod is secured in place with some spacers and a set screw. It's pretty self-explanatory and the directions are easy to follow. The only thing that people have a problem with is getting the string installed. And the way I did it is I knelt on the bow and bent the upper limb toward me until I could get the string in place. So here's where the surprises start. First of all, it's extremely easy to cock. All you have to do is press the release and turn the lever. There you go. Cocking the crossbow will automatically activate the safety. When the safety lever is fully rearward, the safety is on. From there, you can load your bolt. And then when you're on target and ready to fire, you have to push that safety lever forward to deactivate the safety, and then you can shoot. So how does it shoot? Well, that's another surprise. You can dial this in pretty good. The rear sight is adjustable for both windage and elevation. It also hits with some force. Check out how this thing buries bolts into a practice target. I've only had a couple issues with this bow. The first being that there are 2 screws that go through the frame that secure the cocking mechanism to the frame. And after shooting this for so long, I actually had those screws come loose and fall out. And then the cocking mechanism basically just fell off the side of the unit. So for those of you who are real shooters, you know what the solution for that is. I just replaced the screws and put some red Loctite on it. So that's not going anywhere. And then also I've had the set screw that secures the prod to the bow back out and come loose over time. So every once in a while you just got to check and make sure that that is tight. Now once again, I purchased this bow just on a whim for not much money at all. It was about $30. And I thought it was going to be absolute garbage, that it would shoot poorly, wear out quickly, and last long enough to maybe provide a day of recreation. And I will say that I was completely wrong. It shoots well for what it is. It's accurate enough for me for what it is. And to be honest with you, it's just a heck of a lot of fun to play around with. If you were thinking about buying one of these, the only thing I would recommend is Loctiting those 2 side screws. Oh, and keep an eye on that front set screw. And that pretty much wraps up things for the Cobra pistol crossbow. So stay tuned for some more videos. Please comment, like, subscribe. It helps my channel. And as always, be safe. Thanks for watching.